Professor?
Hello, Student X.
I'd like to talk to you about my grade in your class.
All right.
I don't think I deserve a failing grade.
Okay. Why is that?
I tried really hard.
But you didn't pass a single test.
But I tried as hard as I could.
Do, or do not. There is no try.
Shouldn't my effort be part of my grade?
No, your average is all of your grade.
But I have test anxiety.
Oh. So you mean those things on which you're supposed to display your knowledge, those are the things you can do properly?
Yes.
That's not test anxiety, that's stupidity.
I really don't deserve to fail this class.
All right. Let's look at some basic subjects from this semester. Let me ask you, Student X, what is 0 divided by 3?
3?
No.
1?
No.
No solution?
No.
12.
Let me ask you again, only this time think before you respond, instead of just spouting random numbers. Okay, Student X, what is 0 divided by 3?
3? 1?
All right, I'll give you the answer. It's 0. In fact, 0 divided by any number is 0. Do you understand?
Yes.
Repeat that back to me.
0 divided by any number is 0.
Very good. So what is 0 divided by 10?
10?
No.
1?
No.
I don't get the question.
0 divided by anything is what again?
0.
Very good. So what is 0 divided by 20?
20?
Okay, forget it. Next. What is 10 divided by 0?
Wait, I get it. 0?
Well, unfortunately, now is not the time to say 0. In fact, this question was on the first test.
Oh yeah, I remember. That question was not fair.
Why do you say that?
Because when I put 10 divided by 0 into my calculator, it said error. That means the question is too hard.
Well, although I understand that for you it's like rocket science, it really isn't that difficult.
If my calculator can't do it, how am I supposed to figure it out?
Okay. Well, so far you haven't said anything that would make me reconsider your grade.
But don't I get credit for attendance?
No. Taking up space and breathing oxygen is not a grade component. If your grade was determined by texting, sleeping, talking in class and being completely unprepared, then you would have earned an A+. Your grade is based on comprehension, which you clearly lack.
But Professor, it's been a hard semester for me. I have family problems. My parents are being kicked out of their house. My pet stick insect died. I lost my phone. I ran out of gas. All 4 of my grandparents died on the same day.
Life is difficult, Student X. You still have to master the material to pass.
I thought I did good on the final.
Okay. Here's a question from your final. A jar contains 20 jelly beans. If 60% of them are red, how many red jelly beans are in the jar? And your answer was 109.
Yes.
Do you see anything wrong with that answer?
No.
Really?
Yes.
And it doesn't bother you that you said there are more red jelly beans than total jelly beans in the jar? Okay, another question asked to find the average of a group of numbers.
Yes, I remember that question, and it was really hard.
Obviously it was difficult for you, because you responded by writing the word triangle.
Yes, I didn't understand the question, so I should get partial credit for writing something down.
Even though your response is completely random, and not at all correct, I should give you partial credit.
Yes. You said on the final, you would give partial credit. You never said some of it had to be right.
Okay, let's move on. Another question was, which of the following countries based on the given air temperature is statistically different? Mexico, 82 degrees, Spain, 75, Ethiopia, 86, Greenland, 20, and Japan, 73.
Yeah, I remember that. It was confusing.
Okay.
Plus, it was unfair.
Okay.
Don't you agree?
No.
Really?
It's completely fair if you understand the material, which clearly you did not. In fact, it doesn't appear you understand much of anything at all.
What do you mean, Professor?
Do you recall what you wrote?
Yes. I wrote Mexico, because it's the only country not in Africa. Geography is not my strong subject.
Obviously, neither is mathematics.
You mean that's not the right answer?
No. In fact, it's completely incorrect for a variety of reasons, not all of them math-related.
But Professor, how can you test us on geography in a math class?
The question had nothing to do with geography. The idiocy of your answer is the only relevant factor.
That question was unfair, because you didn't tell us to study a world map for the final. If you didn't tell us it would be on the test, then it is not fair.
What really isn't fair is that you're wasting my time like this.
But Professor, the practice final you gave us had a statistic question about temperatures of U.S. states, not foreign countries. But I tried really hard.
Okay, one last example from your final. If x and y are inversely proportional and the x variable increases in value, what happens to the y variable?
I knew that one. The answer is it go down.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
It go down.
I'm just curious how you spell that word.
D-O-W-N.
No, not that one. The word in the middle.
G-O-E-D. What? That's not right? Is it G-O-A-D? It shouldn't matter anyways. It's a math class, not an English class, and you wouldn't let us use a spell check.
What is the name of your English professor?
Professor Z. Why?
I'd just like to send him a sympathy card for having to grade your essays. If you recall, your average prior to the final was a 67%.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you failed the final with a 12%. Thus you failed the class.
But Professor, doesn't a 67% and a 12% make a 79%? So I deserve a C+.
The fact that you just said that completely justifies your grade.
Obviously it's your fault I failed this class.
All right, you win. Your lack of knowledge, effort, and intelligence is all my fault.